Welcome to the very first of the Access Reports, where I take the news, compress it, and turn it into a little 5 to 6 minute show for your viewing pleasure. Of course, it could take a little bit more time, or take a little bit less. Who knows? And with that, I'm Kyle Kunkler, and I really need to find a title page. The biggest thing that happened, Osama bin Laden, the mastermind behind the September 11, 2001 attacks and leader of the Al-Qaeda, has supposedly been killed. The attack happened last Sunday in a 40-minute raid on his base, not in the Hindu Kush Mountains as we've previously thought for the last 10 years, a mansion in Pakistan. The mansion was supposedly built in 2005, and it took us 5 years to realize, oh hey, looks like a terrorist could be hiding in there. That really is true, though. One of the sources tells us that the government, in fact, trail one of Osama bin Laden's couriers and found this mansion. There were a few things that set it out from every other house in the area. It was larger, they burned their trash, and there were 2 security gates and an 8-foot barbed wire fence. Kind of weird. So the US, being the US, ran a few calculations and figured out that the only logical explanation is that a terrorist is inside of that building. Of course, there really could be no other explanation. But sadly, I must move on because I did not get around to making this video until much later in the week than I would have. And I am very sad for that. I apologize. So yes, Osama bin Laden died. I think. I'm not sure. But anyway, moving on to stuff that I'm hoping will get me some views. The much internet-loved Angie Varona turned 18 this week. No big surprise. Well, big surprise, actually. Yes, I'm gonna post a gallery there so that I can hopefully get some views. And, yeah. The world's last World War I veteran died, too. Sad day for all of us. What really gets me is that this is the last man standing. And that's the part that really gets me. Because I would hate being the last man standing, watching all of my friends die. Kinda suck. But yes, as I mentioned before, I did not get to this video until much later in the week than I would have wanted to. I'm on a very hard time constraint. And I will hopefully make one next week as the school year cools off. And for the last part of this video, yes, my mom and my family are watching Glee outside, so there might be some backdrop. But that's all that really happened that was important. To me, at least. I'm Kyle Kunkler, and I really need to find a slogan.